Just focusing on your breath, So, you know, the only two rules that I have, what we're trying to achieve here is a stillness and a silence inside. And we do that, we focus on doing that physically, like you've done it before. And that in itself, focusing on the physical body, actually is what quietens the mind without you having to even try and quieten the mind. So we're going to focus on the body, breathing in our nose, breathing into the abdomen like before, feeling it warm on the end of your nose as you're breathing in, and cooler on the end of your nose as you breathe in, and a little bit warmer on the end of your nose as you breathe out. And with that breath coming in and out, and the synchronicity of the coolness and the warm breath on the end of the nose. Also put your awareness in the synchronicity of when you breathe in and you get that cooler air, that the tummy goes out. And then when you breathe out and you get the warmer air on the end of your nose, your tummy goes in. So just kind of put your awareness into those three things: the breath breathing in the nose, the temperature on the end of the nose, and the tummy going in and out, feeling the sofa pushing in your back and the floor pushing, or the table pushing in your feet, whatever you got your feet on. And just listening to the silence between my words, the gaps between my words, relaxing your jaw, a tiny little gap in your jaw if you can. Beautiful, darling, well done. And just keeping your awareness in that breath into the abdomen, and the cool and the warm nose, and the tummy going in and out. And whether it's maybe a different temperature on your flesh where you haven't covered with clothes at the minute, maybe you sense that. Maybe you sense that even behind your eyelids, there's still light happening, there's still energy, like when you watch the tellies behind your eyelids. Breathing into the abdomen. Listening to all sounds at once. Beautiful. Now we're going to reconnect with the silence between my words, the silence between my words, the gaps between my words. And you just sense that all that music is in that silence. All my words are in that silence. The sound of your own breath is in that silence, and you don't have to do anything to experience it. You just have to be still and silent, knowing you're safe and you can handle any sensations in the body. You're in your own safe environment. You chose to be here. Any sensations that arise are simply that, and there's nobody touching you, and you're safe. So with a big deep breath into the abdomen, now twice as long on the out breath. We're just going to start elongating the out breath. Now we've got a nice slow cyclical rhythm. So we're not kind of restraining the out breath. We're not restricting it. We're just putting our awareness into it so it doesn't all just flop out in one big huff. And we manage it nice and slow. Putting the awareness again in the tummy, the end of the nose, and the breath. Listening to all sounds at once for no reason. Watch your thoughts, don't add. Watch your thoughts, don't add. Don't add to them. Don't add any words. Just watch them like the clouds. Don't add to the thoughts. Watch them like the clouds, breathing into the abdomen with a beautiful relaxed jaw and shoulders, knowing you're safe and nobody's touching you, and anything you feel are simply sensations. In this instant, the only thing that's real. If you can't go to the past and you can't go to the future in this instant without speaking, what do you believe? Go and look between the words relative and absolute. Beautiful. And the magic is in the stillness, and you can handle it.